With just a single sneeze, the mummy that had been asleep for 1,000 years suddenly came back to life. Alice watched in awe as he opened the cabinet door and stepped out. The mummy pointed at the unconscious girl beside him and said they looked very much alike. Alice explained that the girl was her best friend, and she had awakened the mummy in hopes of healing her. Due to an accident, her friend had fallen into a vegetative state. She had heard that the doctors of the ancient Egyptian pharaohs possessed the power to bring the dead back to life, so she traveled all the way to Egypt in search of a miracle. With help from the locals, she found the pharaoh's tomb. Using an ancient book, she poured flowing sand into a bowl, and soon discovered the real entrance. As they entered, the Egyptians with her rushed toward the gold treasures, but Alice was only interested in the mummy lying inside the stone sarcophagus. Just as she was about to open it, she was stopped. One of the men warned that opening the sarcophagus was a sign of disrespect to the pharaoh. The moment he finished speaking, the necklace around his neck tightened on its own, and he was strangled to death. Alice opened the sarcophagus, but barely had time to react before a military unit arrived. They'd been betrayed from within. Alice and the others were captured. While pretending to smoke, she tossed her lighter onto the oil-covered floor, causing a fire, and ran straight toward the coffin. She slid down a hidden tunnel and escaped with the mummy through an underground river. Alice brought the mummy back and worked with a professor to wake him up. She begged him to heal her friend, but the mummy said she had revived the wrong person. He wasn't skilled in medicine. Alice was devastated, but the mummy explained that all the doctors had been buried beside the pharaoh. Without wasting time, Alice took the mummy to the museum to search for the pharaoh. Eventually, they found him and successfully brought him back to life. Moved by Alice's deep bond with her friend, the pharaoh assigned his personal doctor to treat the girl. The doctor ground up the pharaoh's preserved organs into a fine powder, mixed it with a mysterious liquid, and stirred it thoroughly. He dabbed a drop onto the girl's forehead, then wrapped her head with a special bandage. Finally, the pharaoh offered his blessing, and miraculously, the girl woke up, overwhelmed with emotion. Alice hugged her friend tightly,